Now, let's look at the first part of strategic formulation, which is alternative strategies. There are four strategies derived from the combination of strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat analysis, which is currently being used by BMW, such as differentiation strategies, market development, related diversification, and focus strategies. Next, let's proceed with the alternative choices, which will discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of those strategies. So the first strategy used by BMW is differentiation strategies. So with this existing strategy, BMW is able to differentiate itself from others since it can strive on introducing the latest cutting-edge technology before its competitors. So the first advantage of the differentiation strategy is it enables the company to offer a price premium for their product. So it gives the opportunity to companies as they also can charge a premium price for the innovations since the loyal customers are willing to pay any price allocated by the company. The second advantage is reduced pressure from other brands. Through this strategy, it arranges its product offered in such a way that they stand out and are distinguished from the available alternative. The next advantage of the differentiation strategy is it encourages BMW to have a strong consumer base and brand loyalty. If companies are able to deliver the differentiation as promised, they will be able to cement the unique place in the customer's mind. One disadvantage of this strategy is the value of differentiation product can decline. Companies should consider the future of their differentiated product on how long it will survive and whether they need to change their strategy or not. The differentiation of the product may no longer be valuable to them in the future. The net disadvantage of this strategy is the increase in revenue are not guaranteed. So BMW is exposed to the risk whereby the customer might not find the value provided by the unique feature of the company which separate it from others. The next strategy used by BMW company is market development. So this is a growth strategy in which a company tries to sell its existing product in new market. So the first advantage of the market development is it allows the business to grow. The successful entry in the new market has played a main role in the process of making BMW as a global brand as it can attract the new customers from the new market and lead the company to be a market leader. So the second advantage of this strategy is it can expand its base of customer. Market development strategy has helped BMW company to gain acceptance in a culturally diversified market through its high cultural intelligence. In terms of disadvantages, so the first disadvantage of using this strategy is the stiff competition from other industry players. So as BMW being a new firm with a new product in a new market, it needs the smart strategies to compete with the existing competitors that offer fierce competition in those markets like Audi, Porsche, and Mercedes. So the second disadvantage is having to abide with the legal regulation in new countries. So most countries, for example, encourage business to use the emerging technology in developing products in order to address the environmental issues. And the third disadvantage is in terms of financial loss. So in order to expand, the company might need to make a loan or borrow money to buy for the new premises or equipment in the market.
Next strategy used by BMW is the related diversification. Related diversification is building and producing new product or services for the companies, but the product and services will have the similarities with other existing products in the companies. The first advantage is the new product or services that will be served by the company will be within the same fields as their existing product. This will extremely benefits the company as the company can reduce many costs on making the new product as they did not have to incur much more operational costs as the expertise will be in the same area. Secondly, the advantage is the company may have a potential to have increased sales and revenues. This specially gives benefits to the companies as they must have certain loyal customers who were loyal to their brand and always waits for their products. However, there is disadvantages of related diversifications. The first disadvantages is the potentials of the company to damage their own brands. This is because the brands were built over the time within the industry, and every business needs to be the number one in every brand that they convey. While trying to produce many types of product, different market, it will surely confuse their customer what they specialize in. Secondly, the disadvantages is they will be having a very wide market. Although the company will be having products under the same sector and fields, but there will be a wide market. If this happens too frequently, this can make the companies lose focus on the objective or goals of their companies. Lastly, the strategy used by the BMW company is best value focused strategy. This strategy is one business company strategy where the strategy is customizing the already existing product to meet the customer obligations and requirements that suit them well. The product will be more suited and have potential high demand as the product really gives great satisfactions towards the customer. The first advantages of best value focused strategy are that they typically offer a lower production cost, as this is because the company does not have to produce new products. The existing product just need to be upgraded by them to suit the customer taste better. Secondly, the advantages is relationships with the targeted market. This will make the company and the customer will have a good and strong relationships as they communicate well. There are some disadvantages of the best value focus strategy. The first disadvantages is as its name will focus, thus it has potential to only focus on a temporary demographic. Demographic is some group variables like age, gender, education background, and others. When company implement this strategy, they must be focused on one group of demographic. If the company did not take serious calculations on these matters, they might be focusing on the temporary demographic, which can be a big risk towards their business future growth. Secondly, the disadvantages is it can limit the future growth of the new product inventions as this strategy will focusing on one demographic group. The process of keeping on improving the product must be repeated regularly as the company must always improve their product to meet the needs of the customers. We're moving on to the best strategy decision making. Despite other strategy, that is the market development, which is the strategy on focusing towards the growth development, which aim in making new products and sell in a new market, or the related diversification, where it focus on creating new product that have same similarities to exist product that can be sold in the same market, nor the best value focus strategy that focus on adding more requirements that fulfills the needs of the customer. Me and my teammates, we decide on choosing the first strategy, which is the differentiation strategy, as the best choices of strategy that were implemented by the BMW company. As one successful business company must be able to differentiate its own products from its competitors that exist in their fields of markets. This is because one successful business company needs to create their own brand name that can be memorable throughout of the life. And in be able to do that, the product must be specialized in their uniqueness that can make it different from others product that exist in the same fields of market.
R&D department are the important people that are involved in the differentiation strategies of BMW. They are responsible for developing and introducing new products and services, as well as improving their current offers. The R&D department also can make sure that the BMW can stay ahead of the automotive business. Based on the annual report of BMW 2020, the BMW Group has opened a new center of its global research and development network, the FIS Projectus North. The FIS currently established the structural foundation of new R&D objectives, such as electrification, digitalization, and increased vehicle communication. And as a result, the company has made ecological and social sustainability, comprehensive product accountability, and a clear commitment to resource conservation and intrinsic component of its strategy. BMW also stresses on the importance of design and technology to its customer. BMW also recognized the desire of customers to drive a high-quality vehicle. With a continual portfolio of all new models, BMW keep competitive with other automotive industry leaders such as General Motors and Ford. Customers know that BMW always has terrific new models available. Dealers will undoubtedly be able to manage and maintain BMW stylish, lively image with such a support from headquarters. R&D department are the important people that are involved in the differentiation strategies of BMW. They are responsible for developing and introducing new products and services, as well as improving their current offers. The R&D department also can make sure that the BMW can stay ahead of the automotive business. Based on the annual report of BMW 2020, the BMW Group has opened a new center of its global research and development network, the FIS Projectus North. The FIS currently established the structural foundation of new R&D objectives, such as electrification, digitalization, and increased vehicle communication. And as a result, the company has made ecological and social sustainability, comprehensive product accountability, and a clear commitment to resource conservation and intrinsic component of its strategy. BMW also stresses on the importance of design and technology to its customer. BMW also recognized the desire of customers to drive a high-quality vehicle. With a continual portfolio of all new models, BMW keep competitive with other automotive industry leaders such as General Motors and Ford. Customers know that BMW always has terrific new models available. Dealers will undoubtedly be able to manage and maintain BMW stylish, lively image with such a support from headquarters.
Resource allocation is the process of determining the best available resources for project and plan. The head of project and plan should know how to utilize the resources in order to ensure it is not under or overutilized. The purpose is to assist the organization to pursue and achieve the expected outcome which maximize the benefit. For BMW Group, in order for them to implement the differentiation strategy, they should start seeking the information that can improve their product by utilizing the internet and also observe the performance of the competitors. The resources are not only to work for the research, but also the workers that participate in gathering the information and understand the knowledge in executing the ideas. BMW Group aims to spend and invest about more than 30 billion euro up to 2025 for their research and development activities for their future success.
In the early stage, BMW's head of research and development was informed that three automakers that collaborate with Google, that are Toyota, Mercedes, and Volkswagen's Audi, have received California permit to test automated vehicle on the road, while BMW did not apply because they are in the stage of creating a relationship with Baidu, a Chinese Google-like internet company, and are about to begin testing in Shanghai and Beijing. BMW is taking this action to make sure that they have differences of product between the other automotive companies. BMW is also planning to launch its first autonomous products in 2021. The vehicle uses a visual system that includes a lane departure camera, maps, the ACC radar, and high accuracy GPS, and has recorded 3,000 miles with minimum driver interaction and is capable of handling highway merging. The device, however, is designed to keep the driver's attention on the road and is only available on highways. BMW has very active lab and has recently showcased some other self-driving technologies on test course to improve the development of the BMW technologies in their product. BMW also built the BMW Group Research and Innovation Center (FIS) to work on the future of automobiles every day of the week and to develop the technologies that will shape tomorrow's mobility and ensure that BMW premium automobiles provide sustainable pleasure to the customer.
The outcome that can be achieved by the company is that it helped BMW bring new and more attractive car models to the market leading. BMW Group has the objective to have the look of efficiency and dynamic for their product as their target segmentation for people aged between 25 and 40 because this group have the successful image. By doing the precise research, it can allow more innovation and improvement into their automobile while empower the company to achieve the advancement compared with other brands. By adopting the differentiation strategy give unique qualities and sentimental values to the customer. There will be no perceived substitute and product replacement since BMW implement the differentiation strategy by providing unique and conduct frequently explicit research.
Issue that BMW faced in strategy implementation is global chip shortage. A chip is also known as a semiconductor, is a vital element that drives everything from cell phones and automobiles to electrical appliances and even household appliances.
Sustainable competitive advantage may be defined as the ability of the firm to own its unique features which cannot be copied or imitated by the other competitors. Since the products are different and unique in their own ways, BMW hence may increase a premium market price for their products. This success factor that contributes to the company's uniqueness is definitely due to the proactive step taken by the firm, which is to use a cutting-edge technology altogether with the unique designs. BMW, through the investment of high-end technologies such as hybrid engines and electric motors, has been able to manufacture high-performance and unique vehicles, which is a part of the firm's differentiation strategy. The ability of the company in identifying its target market has clearly contributed to the success of the company. This is by focusing on the needs and demands of such target market and develop marketing strategies and products which could tackle the client's interests. BMW's ability in engaging with their customers also contributes a lot to the success of the company. One of the platforms that proves that the customers may directly engage with BMW in getting information regarding the firm's latest products or current selling products is through its official websites. This is due to the contributing factor of the company in improving their search engine optimization, which helps the potential customers to acquire information regarding the firm's products easily.
So, the issue that occurred during the implementation of their strategy is the global chip shortage, which is a product that is needed for the new ambient lighting system, which is a new feature that would please their customers more. However, the chip supply decreases due to the slow production that is affected by the COVID-19. However, the customers' demands had exceeded their supply even before COVID-19. So for this, they had taken an action in order to secure the issue. For this, they had secured a long-term chip deal with Innova Semiconductors and Global Foundries Incorporation. Through this, they deepened their supplier partnership and synchronized with their manufacturer and developers, and they would secure millions of chips. This shows that they would be different from other companies as they step out of the traditional step of dealing with suppliers to their own deepening of partnership. So this is an advantage because the suppliers would secure the client while BMW can go on with the new car design.
Through the strategy implementation, an evaluation has done to see the effects of such implementation to the company's SWOT. From what that can be detected, two of the company's strengths have changed, which are clear target market segmentation of the company has helped to make the focus of the companies clearer, and improvement of SOE has helped BMW's official website to be on the top of search lists. The company's weighted score for their strengths and weaknesses also changes from the previous one, which has lower total weighted score that shows that revised SWOT metric is better than the former one.
So, for the improvised external factor evaluation IFE Matrix, we can see how the opportunities have increased and the threats have been decreased. So, for the opportunities, there have been more choice of upgraded auto products relatable to the customers, as there have been more choice of environmental friendly car as they have added a lot of new features. And there's also increase in customer base that stay for the brand's reputation. And for the threat, it had decreased. As for example, for the car being too expensive and high price, the customer would prefer the car's competitive advantage more than its known high price. And for this, we can also see how the weighted score had increased. Before this, it was 3.61 and it had improvised to 3.70, and it shows that it is a very positive result.
Strategy formulation is used by a company to prepare for achievement and make necessary changes to organizational strategies. For accomplishing and monitoring the achievement of goals, strategy design is critical. There are a lot of alternative strategies that can be adopted by the company. One of them is differentiation strategy. They are being used to differentiate their product with other automotive companies. Then, by formulating the strategy, the company need to take action in order to obtain the desired result.
Besides, it is important as it emphasizes on what the company wants and the goal of the company. By it means as a strategy, there will be more complete process of planning on what the future holds for the company. After planning, it involves formulating and implementing the planning so that the plan will be reality. It is important as it shows that the strategy formulations of the company will involve in every aspect of the company, whether the management and all the employees. Thank you.